Hi, I'm Karissa Vacker, and welcome back to Sleep Wave, a podcast where we let waves of relaxation wash over you through original sleep meditations created to help you fall asleep tonight. And don't worry if you don't hear the end of an episode. I encourage you to drift off whenever you're ready. Thank you so much to everyone for the great ratings and reviews you guys have left us on Apple Podcasts and some of the other networks too. We absolutely love hearing from you. So if you too find that sleep has come easier since listening to Sleepwave and you've not yet reached out to us, please feel free to let us know via the reviews on Apple Podcasts. We read them every day, and your ratings and reviews help us reach even more people who need a little help with their sleep right now. Last week, I did something I almost never do. I took off work on a weekday and had a self-care day. I went to get a facial and a mani-pedi. I disabled all notifications on my phone and took the day to be present. I wrote in my journal about what I'm wanting to cultivate in my life and during the year ahead. And then I spent good quality time at the park with my son and had a dinner out with my husband. Now, it helped that it happened to be my birthday. That gave me what felt like an excuse to take care of myself really well. But as I was taking this time to rest and pamper myself a bit, I began to think about the benefits recharging might have on a more consistent basis. So, my New Year's intention is to do just that. I will make sure I'm charged up before I put my energy anywhere else. To do this, I am recommitting to one of my favorite practices. It consists of 3 parts to be practiced daily. 1, meditation. 2, making lists of things I appreciate for a minimum of 5 minutes a day. 3, moving my body for at least 10 minutes a day. I have spoken about my love of all of these things many times on this podcast, but committing to do them all every day is truly one of the most positive and transformative things I've ever done for myself in the past, and I know it will be again. But the magic is actually in doing them first thing, before I get started with work or run errands or answer emails. Now, I usually do need to care for my son first, but as soon as I get him off to school, I begin this practice, even if I don't feel I have the time. And I've actually been really shocked how often I don't feel like I have the time. I do it anyway, even if it means I have to wake up before my son to squeeze it in. When I do, my whole day goes smoother. I'm noticeably happier, calmer, and actually more productive too. If you feel inspired to try to join me in these practices, please do. I firmly believe taking care of ourselves can have far-reaching positive effects, not only for us, but for everyone around us. Our most necessary and important way to recharge is, of course, sleep. You taking this time now to meditate before sleep is taking time to recharge your batteries. You are taking care of yourself, consciously calming your mind and reconnecting to your breath, ensuring that you can show up tomorrow in the way you want to. Take a deep breath as we get ready to meditate together to Recharging Your Batteries by Billy Gill. Our smartphones have become so integrated into our daily routines that many people see them as indispensable. They make communication, scheduling, entertainment, and searching the internet a seamless experience. But how useful is a smartphone when the battery runs out? It might serve as a decent paperweight, but beyond that, there's not much it can do for you. Without the necessary energy to run the hardware, the software can't perform its functions. While human biology doesn't really operate in this way, we share a similar quality. The hardware of the physical body demands that certain energetic requirements be met in order to function well. The mind is sometimes compared to the software, which shares the same task of processing information. Suffice it to say that if our metaphorical batteries are low, we can't expect our minds or our physical bodies to perform. How much we have in common with machines and computers is a very deep philosophical question. But the simple fact is that, like a smartphone, we also must recharge our energetic supply. However, doing so may not be as straightforward as merely plugging into an outlet in the wall. The concept of energy itself is very broad. It's possible that the idea made its first appearance in the 4th century BC in the works of Aristotle, who wrote of energeia, which is a quality having to do with activity, work, and even motion. Our modern English word, energy, derives from Aristotle's coinage, but the meaning has undergone so many changes since Aristotle's works that it wouldn't be very precise to simply assume a direct translation. For example, Aristotle saw pleasure as a kind of energeia of the human body and mind. His notion of energeia was connected to the sense that everything exists in a kind of motion. So to understand what Aristotle may have meant, it's helpful to consider the energy of pleasure itself as a kind of motion. In physics, energy is more of a quantity than a quality. It's the amount of potential or actual work that is being performed. One important property of energy, according to physical science, is that it can neither be created nor destroyed, only transferred or transformed from one form to another. Imagine that you are holding a 10-pound bowling ball in your hands. The mass of the bowling ball and the force of gravity combine to determine how much energy will be transferred into action the moment you drop it. That energy is potential while you hold it in your hands, but as soon as you let it go, the energy is no longer potential, but kinetic. That is to say, it's in motion. When we talk about our own energy levels, we're not really interested in equations to compute specific quantities. We're really talking about a feeling. If our energy is high, we feel invigorated and are more likely to want to be in some kind of motion. When we say that our energy is low, we tend not to want to do much of anything. Unlike a battery, though, our energy doesn't just exist on a spectrum of low to high. We may feel that our energy is stuck, or scattered, or calm, or frenetic. These types of energy are much more like Aristotle's concept of energeia. Each type of energy has its own kind of motion within us. This is the quality of your energy. Remember that energy can't be destroyed or created according to the laws of physics. This holds true in terms of our own energy as well. It can only be transferred or transformed. Your energy may be transferred into your work, or perhaps social engagements with friends or family. Likewise, your own energy can be transformed. Imagine that you have an abundance of emotional energy that gets transformed into physical exercise, leaving you much more mentally and emotionally calm once you've exerted yourself. Tonight's sleep meditation will put you in touch with the various dimensions of your own energy to help gently guide your awareness. Without plugging yourself into an electrical socket, you will be able to gradually move energy within your body and mind to recharge your batteries. Even in the case of your smartphone's battery, recharging is not simply a matter of adding more of something. Instead, there is a reversal of how the energy flows. If the energy didn't change directions, the battery couldn't accumulate a charge. Similarly, the various encounters and projects of our daily lives draw our energy in a particular direction. In order to not become systematically depleted, we must allow our energy to change directions at some point and turn inward. When you take time to consciously reverse the flow of your energy from the external to the internal, you become calm, grounded, present. You have more capacity, more potential, and you feel powerful again. Allow yourself to become calm and steady. Make any adjustments to your physical position so that you feel as comfortable as possible. Try to remain still throughout the meditation. If you need to move, please feel free, but say silently to yourself in your mind, "I will now practice sleep meditation." For the duration of this meditation, I will remain very still. Again, if you ever need to move, please feel free, but make sure that it is conscious movement, no unconscious movement. In order to recharge your energy, just like a battery, you must redirect the current away from the external and change the flow of your physical and mental energy toward the internal. The quality of your energy becomes more and more relaxed and steady. Turning the current inward will resupply your body, heart, and mind with abundant and high-quality energy for better work, better relationships, better sleep, better health. Relax the whole of your body. Feel your feet releasing and releasing and releasing. Ankles relaxed. Lower legs, calf muscles, knees, thighs, hips, the whole of the lower body, softening and relaxing deeply. Feel your belly rise and fall, releasing the belly, releasing any tension the belly is holding. Watch the navel rise and fall, and rise and fall, and rise and fall. Go on, watching the navel, and imagine that your belly is as soft as a pool of water. Trace the borders of the pool in your mind. The pelvis and the ribs make up the rim of the pool. The waters of the belly are a deep, calm pool of water, rising and falling with the breath. Inhale, navel rising. Exhale, navel falling. Inhale, navel rising. Exhale, navel falling. Inhale, navel rising. Exhale, navel falling. Continue breathing in this way at your own pace. Feel your hands relax, free of any tension in the hands, the wrists, the forearms, the elbows, upper arms, shoulders, totally relaxed. Feel Feel the right side of the chest. Feel the left side of the chest. Both sides together. Feel the whole front of the torso. Feel the right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, both sides together. The spine, top to bottom. Right buttock, left buttock. The whole of the back of the head, right temple, left temple, forehead, top of the head, right ear, left ear, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, right eye, left eye, the bridge of the nose, the tip of the nose, top lip, lower lip, the lips together, the chin, throat, the whole body together, the whole body together, whole body, whole body, whole body, the whole body, the whole body together. Thoughts will come and go. Let them come and dance before your awareness without any emotional attachment to the thoughts. Imagine a swinging door in your mind. Thoughts may enter and thoughts may leave as easily as they came. Don't analyze the thoughts. Don't hold on to anything. Listening to distant sounds. Any sounds that you hear, listen. Listen to sounds that are nearer, bringing your awareness nearer. Listen to the sound of my voice. Listen. Now, listen to inner sounds. Your own breath, the gentle rise and fall of your breath. Listen. Now, listen to any thoughts that may appear, as though the thoughts were sound. Allow yourself to be a witness. Thoughts arise and fall away like the sounds that pass before your awareness. No emotional attachment to the sounds. Listen to the silence beneath the sounds. Listen. Moving deeper and deeper and deeper into the inner silence of your heart and mind. The energy moves deeper and deeper within. Listen. Deep and abiding silence, deep within your heart and mind. inner silence. Listen. Choose a thought deliberately. Choose a positive, happy thought intentionally. Use your will to deliberately and intentionally choose a thought, but remain as a witness. Let the thought sound in your mind. Just witness this single thought. Don't let any other thoughts distract you. Go on, listening as a witness, with no emotional attachment to this thought. Focus your mental energy on this particular happy, positive thought. Be aware. Now, suddenly release this thought. Dispose of this thought. Now experience the still and blank state of the mind that is there in the space between thoughts. This is the inner silence that underlies every thought. Stay in this silent space. A thought may spontaneously arise. Stay in the silence until a thought spontaneously arises on its own. When this spontaneous thought occurs, allow yourself to be a witness. Whatever thought has appeared in your mind, let it resonate like a sound on the background of silence, with no emotional attachment to the thought. Simply witness with focused awareness. No attachment. Pour your mental energy toward this thought. Go on. Be aware. Go on. Now suddenly release this thought. Dispose of this spontaneous thought and listen to the stillness and the blank, silent state of the mind that remains in the thoughtless state. Silence is ever speaking. Language only temporarily interrupts this deep and abiding inner silence. Let your awareness be totally absorbed in this inner silence. If a thought arises, immediately, suddenly, release the thought. If an image begins to form in the mind, before it becomes clear, let it dissolve like watercolors on a canvas. Remain in the silence. Go on. Recharge your energy. You are pouring your mental awareness toward the source of your consciousness. Recharge in the silence.